us how to survive, but not how to rest. Let me say that again. They taught us how to survive, but not how to rest, not how to regroup, not how to start over, not how to take advantage of the time that we have. A lot of us take it for granted. And as a kid, I spent a lot of time alone. Just me and my imagination. But you see, as I grew older and met more people, you see, I slowly started to think with limitations. Now, see, just because they tried, failed, didn't excel, that don't mean that you shouldn't dream, settle for simple things, and grow old with the same story to tell. Because, see, as a man, you got to work. Sometimes get down in the dirt. Have tough skin, opinions hurt, but most importantly, you got to learn to keep God first. And stop thinking in reverse. You see, that's why the past is the past. You see, that's why legs move forward, not backwards. See, everything's temporary in this world, nothing lasts. But you can't be afraid to dream. You gotta learn to think outside the box. Know your worth, never settle for what you believe. Realize what that means. And that is to never stop. Because see, we all here for a reason. Everybody is the author of their own truth. But you see, what's more important is the lies and distortion. That sun being set into the youth. Now see, you can be who you want. Time, place, and position. Just keep your eye on the journey and don't forget the mission. Pay attention to your vision, even if it gets blurry. You'll get your credit in the end. Just keep in mind that this is your story. So never be afraid to dream. Just don't stop while the world is moving. Baby steps. Long as you ain't where you were yesterday, ain't nobody losing, you improving. See, this is a movement. You the Malcolm and the Martin. And anytime you're about to stop, just keep in mind why you started. So never be afraid to dream. Around the corner is your breakthrough. Never be afraid to dream. Watch when God and self-confidence takes you. They call it strength, but you call it exhaustion. Let me say that again. They call it strength, but you call it exhaustion. I know a lot of people can feel drained. You can be doing the most and you can be doing good. And you can be handling business. But you always gonna feel like, damn, when that breakthrough gonna come. When that moment gonna come of just peace and prosperity and so-called being in the ghetto and getting over that hump. And it's not just about the ghetto. It can be anywhere. And you can be in any place in your life. It don't have to be that you down. Because unfortunately, we was always taught to want more, or feel like we didn't have enough, things like that. So think about that at times when you're going through what you're going through. They call it strength, but we call it exhaustion. Learn to regroup. This is about healing. Shout out to the chat. This video is about healing and more than motivation, and understanding that resetting is okay. Take your time. Don't be so hard on yourself. Understand that your journey is your journey. Again, they call it strength, but we call it exhaustion. You have to enjoy the journey. And if this piece is hitting you, definitely hit that like button to help out the algorithm. I'm going to get into this piece called Enjoy the Journey. The leaves come before the trees. Don't forget the roots. And everything has its beginning in life. You see, that's what we learned as a youth. And the truth is, you see, it ain't no shortcuts in this life. It's just hard turns. I'm talking roadblocks, detours. You see, everything in this life is hard earned. Now, if the model to follow was the same, there'd be no change. And it wouldn't be no reason for me to be over here staying in my lane. But I maintain, study my peers and open my ears. Listen what's being told and I face my fears. I'm talking gears turned in direction for me to reach my highest. You see, I do this for my people because for my culture, I'm biased. Listen to me. Your seminars and workshops are not worth my time. Because see, I rewrite and research and probably start mine. You see, I'm good with my hustle, my struggles, my image. And I do what I love until God says I'm finished. I love what I do, so bullshit don't concern me. When it takes time and effort. So enjoy the journey. If you're feeling that Megan Gray, hit that like button to help out the algorithm so we can push this message. Because somebody need this. Or share this video to somebody that you think may need this. They call it strength, but you call it exhaustion. See, a lot of times when we go through our daily grind and hustle and bustle, we look at the goal line more than we look at the process. That's why I wrote a piece like that called Enjoy the Journey. Because the nature of the beast is that everybody's journey is always going to be different. Everything is different. Everybody's road to success, redemption, freedom is different. Take the time to see your progress. Look how far you came. Look where you came from. Look at what was before you. Think about that. The things that you have now, you probably prayed for umpteen years ago or time ago. Years, times, months, whatever. Share this video to somebody who need to hear it. Share this video to somebody who need to hear it. Motivation, inspiration. You don't need more You don't need more motivation. You need permission to rest. And I know a lot of people talk about how much sleep we need in a day, how much sleep we need at night. Some people say 8 hours. Some people say 8 hours, that is a third of your life. That's a crazy number. Some people say 5 to 8, 3 to 6. The body is meant to rest. The body is meant to regroup. And sometimes you have to just go to sleep and just wake up and just try again tomorrow. Don't be so hard on yourself. And I stress that for a reason. Because we live in a world that's moving just so fast. And it can always make you feel like whatever I'm doing, it's not enough. It's not enough. Why do we feel that way? Why do we feel that it's not enough no matter what we give, no matter how much we focus or channel in? We come to always want it when we want it, how we want it. But that's not how life is meant. It's not how this goes. Spend time on your inner thoughts. Spend time with your emotions. Spend time in different social groups. They call it strength, but you call it exhaustion. You have to be hungry for it. And do understand that you can work hard in silence. I had this piece I wrote called Work Hard in Silence. And I ain't gonna say it's a theory to that, but it's some that agree with that and some that don't. Consistency is key. Set yourself free. Ain't no age limit on success, and it's subjective. You determine what it can be. Cause see, the goal ain't always to be famous, rich, or known. You see, some of us just love what we do, want to influence, spread a message, be compensated, and come back home. Am I wrong? You see, the weak is in competition to do it for the public. You see, I knew my words was going to open up doors before I even touched it. Why? That's because me and God discussed it. He said, put in work, just improve. Stop giving free access, putting energy in all the wrong places and telling people all of your next moves. He said, I got you. Work hard, build in silence. Take a break, fall back from people, whatever you need in this world, I can't provide it. Meditate to them songs. Keep writing them poems. Keep building relationships, touching souls whenever you perform. And as I carry on, look at the response that I get. All this love is unrewarded in public from what I did in private. Work hard, build in silence. Rap talk. Somebody needed to hear this tonight. Nobody taught us how to feel. You don't need more motivation. You need permission to rest. Share this video to somebody you feel may need it. Appreciate your time. Rap Talk.